Welcome beady besties, I'm back again with an unboxing of Bargain Bead Box's Strawberry Soirée companion bundle. So this is June's companion bundle and I can't wait to see it. Well, in all its glory, it's on my desk because I have seen the unboxing on Bead Box Bargain's YouTube channel, but I want to see it and get those gorgeous beads in my hands. So just give me a second. I've noticed my ring light is in my frame, so just let me move you across a bit. There we go. Take your ring light out the frame, always helps. So how are you all doing today? I've read in a lot of places it's absolutely roasting in America. I'm so sorry you're all cooking, because we had that in the UK for like 20 days straight, which is so weird for the UK. We never have warm weather. At the moment in the UK, the temperature, we technically class it as a heat wave, but it's only like 28 degrees most days, which isn't too bad. Right, I can cope with that. I can cope with 28 degrees, right? But when it's like between 35 and 40 degrees, which is between about 90 and 110 degrees, well, 100 to 110 degrees, I'd say, Fahrenheit, that I can't deal with. That's just too warm. But about 85 to 88 degrees Fahrenheit, I can deal with. That's a nice temperature. It's just warm enough, right? So, but I hear it's just too warm where most people are in the US, right? Are you all enjoying beading, watching beading videos, just chilling back and doom scrolling? Because doom scrolling's always fun. You're amazed what you learn when you doom scroll. You learn some amazing skills. So, but less of my gapping on and just general incessant chatting. Shall we pull out an inspiration quotes card so you can get some inspiration for the day? So we are getting down this box quite a bit. Shall I show you the stack that we've got? This is our stack. So we've done a lot of videos since I started doing these cards. So let's get a card out. Oh, not a couple. Just one, Kelly. We only need one. So let's see what this says. And I will pull you down when we're actually unboxing. But I have you up a bit so that when I'm doing all this, it actually fits in the frame for my shorts. Because I hate like double doing my videos for like actual long video as well as my shorts. I hate doing it. I'm too lazy for that. So let's see what it says. It says, anything is possible and everything can be. Now, I don't entirely agree with that. Not everything is possible. A lot of things are possible, but not everything. Not anything is possible. I don't think that's true. Not anything is possible. A lot of things are possible. Right? And not everything can be. I don't entirely agree with that card. Drop in the comments if you believe this card is true, or what you believe this card to mean. Okay? I'd love to hear your views on it. So, let me tell you a bit about the companion bundle and about Bargain Bead Box itself. So we're going to shimmy this off to the side, toodle it off for a minute. Don't worry, I will bring it back. So, Bargain Bead Box. Bargain Bead Box, as you can see here, you've got the website. Right? It is a monthly subscription box. Right? You get in it beads, findings, and a lot of the time chain. Right? It is $24.99 a month, and that's with shipping because the shipping's free. Right, which is about £27 and pennies a month. if you want $2 off your first month's box, use code KLWG2. You're not obliged to use it, but you're more than welcome. It benefits yourself as well as benefits me. I also have a referral code, both of which I will drop on screen, right, below the websites. Right. Each box has a theme, right, a curated theme, which changes each month. Right, you're bound to like at least 10 or 11 out of the year, if not all 12. They are amazing themes. Right. You also get a 30% off discount code, which is on the back of the content sheet and also sent your email, which can be used at this website on the screen, which is beadboxbargains.com. Right. Bargain Bead Box, you can also use my discount code KLWG2 for $2 off your first order. Right. They are a discount store with high quality goods. You can get beads, pendants, charms, findings, chains, stringing materials, and so much more. But the only thing you can't buy is tools. Right, they are absolutely amazing. The costs are very, very low, but as I said, such amazing quality. You can get your findings in a range of metallic finishes, right, and in a range of styles, right. Absolutely outstanding store, and you will love to shop there, right. They also have a Facebook page. Right, and sorry, my phone suddenly stopped. On their Facebook page, which is called, give me a second, Bargain Bead Box Creative Corner, as you can see on screen, they do a contest each month, right, which I will show you the details of this now, right. It says here, with your main box, so this is not with your companion bundle, this is with your main box, but you can use items from your companion bundle and the mini bundles they put up on their website, up on their Bead Box Bargains website, and their companion bundle they put up on the third Friday of every month. Right, at 2 p.m. CST, right, and they put it up, and they put it up at 8 p.m. BST. Right, it was something I forgot to mention before. Right, now for your main bundles for the competition, right, show what you make with your shipment, and you'll be entered to win up to $75 gift certificate to Bead Box Bargains. To enter, share a photo or photos. You can share like as many photos as you want with what you've created with your Bargain Bead Boxes shipments. Right, just add above the shipment, enter into competition. Right, and if you send it via email, add into the subject line, enter into shipments. Right, and if you're sending it via email, I'll put this in the black box. Send to email address support@bargainbeadbox.com. Right, so all this will be up here, like the Facebook page and the email address. Right, or join our Facebook group, Bargain Bead Box Creative Corner, and share your photo there. Submissions close August 9th, when it will be announced on our Facebook page. And that was for the Strawberry Soirée main bundle, that was. Right, so give it a go, because I'm sure many of you got amazing designs that you want to drop into that group. So also, they have a YouTube channel called at Bead Box Bargains, capital B for everything. This will be up here. This is where I put all my details. Alright, so join us on YouTube for tutorial videos, project ideas, sneak peeks and much more. And what an amazing channel it is. Apologise about my coughing. Also, if you wish to buy anything that I make on this YouTube channel, please feel free to go to my website or my Etsy. My website is all in lowercase klwgjewelry.com, and that is jewelry spelt the English way. Or my Etsy, which the first 5 letters of my Etsy are all in capitals, and jewelry spelt the English way, and that's klwg jewelry. Right, I'll put all the details of what I've just said on the page, and any support I am grateful for if you go and buy off either my website or Etsy. Also, my Etsy and website are duplicated, so if you buy items off my website, they've gone on my Etsy. If you buy my Etsy, they're gone on my website. Alright, I also sell bead mixes and kits. More and more will be added as I make them. Right, there are a couple of kits on there and there are a couple of bead mixes on there for now. So as I create, I will add. So I hope you enjoy what I'm making and I hope you'll buy. So let's get to this wonderful companion bundle, because I think that's the housekeeping out the way. So let me show you what is actually in this companion bundle. So let's smooth it out. So as you can see, we've got LF and CF, and if there's anything that says NF on here, alright, what it means is LF means lead free, CF means cadmium free, NF means nickel free. Right, so, and you've got all the prices down the side of what each thing costs, the length of stuff. Right, so I think there's one thing on here. No, they did change it. It was like the 4mm Malaysiajade. I wasn't sure if it was meant to, it was going to say 6, but they did change it. Lauren did manage to change it. So, but yes, this is what's in the companion bundle. So, let's get it out. Oh, we got it in another strawberry pink bag. So, that is beautiful, like the original, like the main box. So let's give it a pour. Oh, look at all that gorgeousness. Isn't it beautiful? All these beautiful, beautiful beads. And as you can see, they've got numbers on them. So I think Lauren wants us to sort these in order. So give me a minute. Let me go and sort all this beautiful, beautiful pile out. And then I will come back to you. There's 21 packets in this, right? So it's just going to take a bit. So it's going to take a bit to sort this out, and then I will come back to you. See you in a second. So we have first a 30 by 19mm strawberry quartz teardrop pendant, $6.99, and what a beauty it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have one of the more solid ones, because you had some which were sort of more translucent, right, with the striations through it. So that's the front, this is the back. Right, so you could use it sort of the dome side facing up or have the flat side. It's more your choice, but it's sort of got a rim on it on the back. And then you've got this bail, which if I look at it, I think you can unclip it. Let me have a good look at this, because most of them you can unclip. I'm just trying to see. Well, this seems pretty sealed. But if you really didn't want it on, you could probably cut it off. Alright, but you've got this, and with a loop. Alright, because it seems this is sealed. Right, but usually you can lift it up from here. But if you really didn't want it on, you could just cut it off. So that's that beautiful pendant. Then we have a two-piece 14 by 9.5 millimeter strawberry quartz and brass faceted teardrop charms, $4.99, and these are gorgeous. I love these little ones. They're just miniature versions of what I've just shown you, but these are so cute. They are absolutely adorable. So we got those beautiful charms, and these are domed on both sides and faceted, so they're really beautiful. So then next we have 4mm strawberry quartz faceted round beads, 7-inch strand. Oh, sorry about that. $4.99. Now these are lovely. So absolutely gorgeous, and they sparkle really nicely as well. So we've got them. Then we have 8mm cherry quartz glass faceted round beads, 14.5-inch strands, $6.99. So, and they don't even fit my camera held up. So we've got these beautiful beads. So lovely, nice, long, chunky strands. You can do a lot with them. So you can get a lot of beads out of that strand. Right. Then we've got 6mm strawberry quartz round bead, 15-inch strand, $9.99. Another nice long strand. Alright, again, do a lot with this amount of beads. Alright, you can make probably both a necklace and bracelet using the amount of beads I've just shown you. Alright, so have fun, make away. Alright, so next you have 4mm Malaysiajade die quartz faceted round beads in berry red, 7-inch strand, $3.99. Now these are beautiful. They remind me a lot of Garnet, right, with the colouring and stuff. So, but Malaysiajade just as beautiful as Garnet. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think we will either use these or the first beads I showed you in today's project. So now these are one of my favourite, these are. And these are 9 to 10mm Malaysiajade die quartz faceted double point beads, 4.5-inch strand, $4.99. Now oh sorry, keep hitting my camera today. Now these are absolutely beautiful, and they've got like the little seed beads in between, so the points don't get damaged. But they're absolutely gorgeous. I just wish we had a longer strand. They're absolutely beautiful. So nice, that strand. Then we have another nice long strand, which is another one we might use in our project today. 4mm freshwater shell round beads, 14.5-inch strand, $4.99. So we got loads of shell beads. Absolutely lovely. And the white with all the red is really nice. So we get like that stark white in there. Just to give us like a real strike to the colour palette. Then we have 2-piece 20 by 11.5mm cherry quartz glass and brass strawberry links, $5.99. I'll put one on the back, one on the front. Put it the right way around would help. So here's the back. You've got like the bezel, and then you've got like the front that looks like a strawberry. So these are beautiful, and we're going to use both of these in our project today because we're making 2 items. So we're going to use them. So yes, I'm doing 2 projects. So approximately 20mm cherry quartz glass carved rose pendant, $3.99. Now this is so pretty. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now let me see if I can get the camera to show you. There's a hole right there, really well disguised. You might see it better from the back. My flipping camera needs to freaking focus. There we go. There's the hole. It's really, really well disguised from the front. Right, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is so beautiful. Then we have two more very beautiful beads, which we're going to be using in our project today. 2-piece 12mm cherry quartz glass carved flower charms, $3.99. Now these are stunning. Put one on the back, one on the front, so make sure I've actually got them. How beautiful are they? And they've just got a hole up here, right, as you can see on the back as well. But they are so beautiful. They really are. I love them. But they are going to be used in our project today. Then we have 4mm glass rondelle beads in varied green, 14-inch strand, $2.99. Now these are also going to be used in our project today. And you know I love a good rondelle. And this green is really nice. And you know I'm not one for green. Never have been, never will be. Right, but this green is really nice. And as you can see, it's got, as it said, very green. It's got some really nice tonal greens in this. So, and the tones are beautiful. So, it'll be nice for the project. So next we have, this is the last of our bead strands, 8mm Faceted crystal round beads in jade red luster, 10-inch strand, $3.99. And what a lovely red it is. It's a really deep berry red. Right, it's so beautiful, and I love this red. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. Such a nice red. I'm so glad that they put it in, right, because it goes so well with the other reds. So next we have an item that there was 2 different types of it in the box, right? You got either one or the other, and this is the one that I got. 10-piece 8x6mm green adventuring carved leaf beads, $4.59. So you either had the more sort of flat, the flat green leaves, or you got the adventuring green leaves, and I got the adventuring green leaves. And as you can see, there's sort of different varied tones within the adventuring green leaves, right? And they're very, very beautiful, right? And I'm so glad I got these, because these are the ones I wanted. I wanted the adventuring green ones, so I'm really happy. I was like, oh, please send me the adventuring green ones. I think I've just lost one. No, I haven't. I just can't see them. My eyesight is sitting so bad. It really is. Alright, so next we have some really cute items coming up. 2-piece 11.5 by 7mm enamelled platinum plated brass strawberry charms, nickel free, $3.99. Now that was a mouthful, like a real mouthful. Now these are just so cute. Let me hold them up a bit. All right, come on camera. They are so cute. You've got like the loop on the top, you've got the strawberry leaves, and then like the strawberry body with like the silver dots on it. So really, really cute. I love them. And I might even use these as well for today's projects. So there's going to be a lot of dangles on today's project. Now, this one's adorable, and this is going to go in the centre of today's project. So, as you probably go, we're doing a bracelet and an anklet. So, 20 by 13mm enamel brass strawberry treasure box pendant, $4.49. So, you've got this lovely charm. It's got a loop on the top, right? You've also got like a bail. I don't know if you can take this one off. I'm just having a look. I don't think you can. It doesn't feel like it. So I don't think you can take the bail off. Right, you unclasp it by lifting up, and mine's a little stiff. By lifting it up, right, like that, and it's got like a locket bit inside that you can put stuff in. You can put like a bit of smelling salts in there and stuff like they used to do in the olden days. Right, and it just flats back down, right, and clips back over the little knob there, and clips back down. But it's got like the leaves on top, then the strawberry body with like the little seeds on it. It's really, really pretty. This is, I love it. I really do love it. That is so cute. Right, and then next we have 2-piece 35 by 25 millimeter laser cut stainless steel teardrop links, $2.99. Now these, Lauren said she thought they were meant to look like lotus charms, like that. But you can always put them like this, so they're like strawberries. And they do look like strawberries. They really do. So there's one, and there's the other one. So really, really beautiful. So what have we got next? We have 20-piece 8mm brass rhinestone rondelle beads, $2.99. Oh, and then left some behind. So you got these beautiful, come on, focus, wavy rondelles. And as Lauren said, she believes these hold the rhinestones better. My camera's been really funny today. It's not focusing. I do apologise. And they're the clear rhinestones and the bright silver finish. So we've got them. Let's put them on the mats. Then next we have some beautiful little charms, which is another thing that's going to go on the bracelet. So we got 1, 2. We've got 3 charms is what we're going to have on the bracelet and the anklet. So 2-piece 12 by 10mm enamel rhinestone blossom charms, $1.99. And these are so cute. They got a really nice with the white shells. What were they? Freshwater shell round beads. And they've got like a little rhinestone in the middle. Right, little ravioli. I'm thinking of food at this time in the morning. Ravioli, that's the word I'm looking for. So they're really, really pretty. I really like them. They're nice. And I'm so sorry. I'm not one for cutesy things. I really am not. But I really like the really, really pretty cutie little things in this box. Like this. 10 inches, 14 by 8mm, enamel brass strawberry chain, $6.99. Now this I really do love. It is so nice. I might just make myself a bracelet out of this. So it's really cute. And then make a couple of make another couple of bracelets for the website and stuff. It's so beautiful. So I could probably make 2 bracelets and then make a bracelet with some beads on it as a third item for the website. You never know. And then last but not least, we got 2 sets 21 by 14mm brass leaf toggle clasps, lead free and cadmium free, $2.99. Now these clasps are so pretty. Just make sure I put one on the back and one on the front. So look how beautiful those clasps are. So if you give me a minute, I will pull over what is in this box so you can see, and then I will go and make something with it. So I'll be right back. So this is what's in Bargain Bead Box's June Strawberry Soirée box. So if you could give me a second, please like if you loved or liked the unboxing part of this video, and later on when I do the making of the bracelet and anklet that I'm going to do. If you could please comment, as I love chatting to every single one of you. If you could please also subscribe if you're not already subscribed, as it doesn't cost anything and helps the channel out a lot. If you also could please share, as that also helps the channel out a lot. Share it wide, all over YouTube, Facebook, all your socials and everything. And if you could please also hit the notification bell so you are notified when I release new videos. That helps you out as well, and helps me when you come and watch, because that helps get my videos out there. So I'll see you in a second when I come to make something with this gorgeous box. So we're back and we're going to do a bracelet and an anklet. So this is what we're going to be using. We are going to be using the 2-piece 20 by 11.5mm cherry quartz glass and brass strawberry links. We are going to be using the 2-piece 12 by 10mm enamel rhinestone blossom charms. We are going to be using the 20 by 13mm enamel brass strawberry treasure box pendant. Right, we are going to be using the 2-piece 11.5 by 7mm enamel platinum plated brass strawberry charms. Right, we are going to be using the 4mm strawberry quartz faceted round beads. We're also going to be using the 2-piece 12mm cherry quartz glass carved flower charms. We are also going to be using the 2 sets of 21 by 14mm brass leaf toggle clasps, lead free and cadmium free. And we got a few more. We're going to be using the 4mm Malaysiajade die quartz faceted round beads in berry red. We're also going to be using the 4mm Freshwater shell round beads. And last but not least, we're going to be using the 4mm glass rondelle beads in varied green. Right, we're going to need some silver crimp tubes. We're using Softflex crimp tubes. We're going to use Softflex medium 0.019 49 strands. Right, and the tools we're going to need is some crimping pliers. You can use magical crimpers. We're going to need 2 pairs of pliers, pair of flush cutters, and we're going to need some jump rings as well. So that's all we're going to need. Oh, and of course a tape measure so you know your length. Alright, so that's all we're going to need. Okay, so let's get our beads out. I'm just going to put my beads at the top. So I need them there. I need my white ones first. Then I need my pink ones. Then I need my berry red. Then my green. Then I've also got some silver spacer beads as well. Right. So that's the other thing I've got, is some silver spacer beads. Right, just to add on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a silver spacer bead on. Then I'm going to put on a one of the shell beads. Alright, it's going to be a very, very simple pattern. Alright, when I can find the hole. Alright, then I'm going to put on one of these cherry quartz. So I'm going to do half the bracelet. Alright, just let me find what I'm going to need to centre. And what I've done on the pendant is I put a jump ring, a 5mm jump ring on the pendant so it faces forwards. Right, because the pendant wasn't facing forwards. Plus, when I put it on, it jumped over the beads because the beads are so small, because they're all being 4mm. Now these are really awkward to put on because they're so tiny. Alright, now I'm just going to put on a green bead. Then I'm going to put on another spacer bead. And then I'm just going to repeat this pattern. And we're going to do 4 sets of these before we put on the pendants. Alright. And then what I'm going to do, after I've done 4 sets of these and put on the pendant, I'm just going to reverse the pattern. So we're going to go the opposite direction and we're going to put on green first and then go the opposite way. Do you know, I really can't see these beads on the camera. It's really, really hard today. So I haven't got the best of sight as it is, and I actually can't bead with my glasses on. So that's a really awkward thing about it. So let's pull these beads down a bit so you can actually see them on the camera. There we go. Got them all on the camera. Oh, I've just sent them all flying everywhere. Absolute pain in the backside trying to move a mat on the camera. Especially when your mat's all ruckled up. Alright, so now another white one. Then another pink one. Then another red one that I can't see. I love working with small beads, but I cannot see them for the life of me. Alright, so how many sets is that? That's 1, 2, that's 3, so we need to do 1 more set. And we're going to do exactly the same pattern for the anklet. I know I'll find the word at some point. I seem to have lost a green bead somewhere, so let's grab a green bead off the strand. So we've got 1 set, 2 sets. Have I added green beads in the right place? I might be missing a green bead. 1. Yes, I've forgotten to add a green bead. So back to the beginning. I do this every time. Miss a bead out. So let's add a green bead. Then a metal bead. And a white one. And a pink one. You always better check in before you get too far. And always taking them all off. But small beads are a pain to thread. Sometimes you just can't see them. Right, then a green bead. And then a spacer. Then your white bead. So then of course, because then you need your pink bead. These pink beads are the most awkward things to thread. They really are. Right, then your red one, which are even more awkward to thread. Right, then your green one. Right, then we're going to put a metal spacer, your little locket, then a metal spacer. And when you put this locket on, right, with the jump ring, right, the two metal spacers, which I'll show you in a second, will hold the jump ring off your beading wire. So let me show you what I mean. So, because of this, when it's holding it up, the tension will hold the locket up off the beading wire. So now I've done that, I'm going to go and bead the rest up off camera, right, so that we're not on camera too long. But isn't that beautiful? Isn't that such a beautiful pattern? So I'll be back in a second. Right, so we've done the pattern, and here is that lovely pattern. As you can see, we reversed, my apologies, we reversed it going this way. So we went green, dark red, sort of pinky red, and white, and then the metal space, and we did that going the other way. Whereas on this end, you had the green, the red, the pinky red, the white, and the spacer. So now let's crimp. We're going to crimp directly to the link, the strawberry link. So we're going to do that now. So we've got two Softflex crimp tubes, one for either end. So we're going to put the crimp tube on first. So let's slip that on the wire, and then slip it through the link. So this is going to make about a 7.5 inch bracelet. So let's put that in the centre of the camera. So don't make your loop too tight, but don't make it too loose. You want like some movement. So as you can see, this is sort of moving freely. Keep your wires separated. Right, make sure your crimp is in the centre of your crimping pliers and crimp down. Turn 90 degrees, put it in the front and crimp. Right, so it gives it a nice crimp. Give it a good tug so it's actually really secure, so you know it's secure. Then cut off the small wire. So there we go, we've got a nice crimp. That's not fully cut off, let's make sure it is. There we go. Now let's slide that down, give it a cut off at the other end, and let's make a loop. So this end, we're just going to make a loop. If you wish to use a wire guardian, please do so, but you don't really need to with Softflex. Softflex is strong enough not to need one. So let's loop it back through. Make a loop that's about the same size as the one that you did on your link. Don't make it too small, but don't make it too big. Curl up your beads so you don't end up with a crunchy crimp. Right, again, put it in the pliers. Make sure it's centered in the pliers. Crimp down to 90 degrees. And then crimp in the pliers. Give it a good tug. Yeah, that's fine. And then put it in. Push up and pull down with the wire to get a really nice cut. So there we go. We've got our length. All right. Now we're going to need our pliers. So we're going to put everything on jump rings here. I've got a larger jump ring for the blossom, for like our little carved flower, because that's the best jump ring to go through the flower. All right. So we're going to put it through the flower and we're not going to close it yet. So we're just going to leave it open. Same with everything else that we're going to put on jump rings. We're going to open them, put them on, but not close them yet. Right, but what I'm going to do, right, is after I put all these on jump rings, I am going to put a, I'm going to put in a diagram on how to open jump rings here. As you've just seen, I put a diagram on how to open jump rings so you know the correct way and the wrong way on how to open jump rings. Because as you've just seen how I've opened jump rings is the correct way to open jump rings. But if you pull them apart, it's the wrong way to open jump rings. Right? Because if you open them the wrong way, right, you just will not ever get your jump rings back in shape. So it can be problematic, to say the least. So alright, let's put the clasp on this end. So I'm going to loop through. Let's see, can I get it that way? Yes, I can. Just seeing, will my clasps look right that way? It's alright, I'm just making sure I've got it on the right way. And I'm going to close it. Helps if I actually put it on correctly. Because I'm putting my jump ring in backwards. Try putting the jump ring in the correct way. It would help. There we go. It's good with doing the jump ring upside down. There we go. That's a bit better. So here we go. We've got our link with our flower with our leaf clasp on. So now let's add all our dangles. So we're just gonna hook each of our dangles on. And just close the jump rings one by one. So just get each dangle and just hook it onto that singular jump ring. Might be a bit finicky to do, but it gives it a really pretty look. Might be easier to sort of hold it and just flip it up like that. Sometimes these jump rings are a little on the stiff side at times. Alright, there we go, there's another one. And last but not least, our strawberry. I have opened them a little far. That's the thing, sometimes you don't want to open jump rings too far. So there we go. But our 3 dangles. So let's do the other end. So on the other end, I was thinking 2 jump rings, but I'm actually only going to put the 1 on. And the reason I'm going to put the 1 on is because these are really small beads. So I'm just going to hook it through the loop, grab the other end with my pliers, and then hook through the clasp and just close. Give it a bit of a wiggle. Make sure that's really well closed. So let me show you this bracelet closed. So up through the clasp. It's a little tight to go through the clasp. I'm wondering whether it might be better to actually put an extra jump ring on, because this clasp is really tight. Look, I'm putting that through. Alright, so I'm thinking I might need to put a smaller jump ring on, because that clasp is really tight. So let's try a smaller jump ring. So where are my smaller jump rings? So let's try these smaller jump rings. Otherwise, you might have to change clasps. Because it looks like this bar is actually too big for the clasp. So let's try now. There we go, the smaller jump ring worked. So here we go, this is the bracelet, right, with all our lovely little dangles and everything. So now, let's do the anklets. So we've got the same beads, the same connectors and stuff, right. So let's put all these on the mat. It's just a little longer, right, and without the locket dangle, right. So I'm going to do half again and then come off camera and do the other half. So let's get going, shall we? So let me pull my Softflex off again. And let's start. So we've got a silver bead. Oh, sorry. Got a white bead. We've got one of our, I think it's cherry quartz, is it? Cherry or strawberry quartz. It does look like strawberry quartz actually. Alright, then one of our Malaysiajade. Alright, and then one of our very green rondelles. And then a metal bead. Alright, so now again, one of our shell beads, one of our strawberry ones, one of our Malaysian ones, which I think I'm always going to have to pick up and just try and find the hole. one of our rondelles and one of our metal ones. Now these metal beads I get in a large bag, but you can get metal spacers like this from Bead Box Bargains. So you can actually replicate this really, really well. So that's 1, 2, that's 3 sets, and we're going to do 6 sets. Then we're going to put 2 spaces in the centre, and then we're going to reverse our direction. Right, whereas when we put the 2 beads in the centre on the other one, we actually put a dangle. We're not putting a dangle on this one. Right, it's just going to be the 2 beads in the centre. Right, just as a decoration. So, but I do hope you're enjoying this video. And I hope you will like if you're liking or loving this video. I hope you'll comment, as I love chatting to every single one of you. I hope you will subscribe if you're not already subscribed, as it doesn't cost nothing and it helps the channel out a lot. I hope you will also share this video, as that helps a lot as well. And I hope you'll hit the notification bell so you're notified when I release a new video as well. So, and you know, I can't find the hole in this bead at all. It's like the hole's just disappeared. And I know I went off camera for a minute, it's just I was struggling with the hole on that bead. Plus, I wanted to drop that overlay on the video for you all. And you know, I've got the rondelle then. Can't be forgetting the rondelles. They're just as important as all the gemstones. So we can't be forgetting them, can we? Pretty rondelles are important, aren't they? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the last set before we reverse direction, and I'll go off camera to do the other half of this anklet. So I'm not here all day on camera, just trying to bead these tiny, tiny little beads. Because that's what they are. They're tiny, tiny, tiny little beads. Right, so what I'm going to do, I've done these 6 sets, and we're going to put on a double spacer bead in the centre. So now what we're doing is we're going to reverse direction. So as you can see, I'm putting the green bead on first, then the strawberry bead. It's either strawberry or cherry, I can't remember. Right, then the Malaysiajade. Right, and then the shell. Right, so I'm going to go off camera, do the last 5 sets, and I'll be back. So here we go. Here's the pretty little pattern for the anklet. So let's attach it. We've got, again, 2 Softflex crimp tubes. So let's put this on the end, and we're going to attach this to the link. So this is going to come out at about 10 inches, this anklet is. If I can get it through the loop. There we go, through the loop now. So again, you're going to make sure your wires don't cross. And you're not going to make your loop too tight, but you're not going to make it too loose. So again, so it can move. So, and again, you're just going to centre it in your crimp. You're going to centre your crimp tube in your pliers. Crimp down to 90 degrees. Put it in the front notch and crimp. Alright, give it a good tug. Put it up against, pull and cut. Alright, there we go. Now pull everything down. Cut your wire off. Alright. I'm going to put your crimp tube on and we're going to make a loop again. Alright, about the same size as what you did last time on your bracelets. Making sure you don't cross your wires when you crimp. So just pull it down. Alright, making sure your crimp tube's all the way down. Curl up your wire so you don't end up with the crunchy crimp. Making sure your wires ain't crossed. Put it in your crimping pliers. Making sure the crimp tube isn't sticking out either side. Crimp down to 90 degrees and crimp. Give it a good tug. Yep, that's okay. And again, same thing. Side up, push up against your crimp and pull and cut. So there we go. We've got this. So now again, we're going to attach your leaf. So let's open this up. So again, I'm going to enter I'm going to put in how to open and close jump rings so you can see how to do it the right way and the wrong way. So as you've seen, I've just put that in. So as you know, you open them like this. As much surface area on your jump rings as possible. Alright, and you open them away from you or towards you. Alright, and then you close them the same way. Alright, you don't pull them apart as you will not be able to get them put back in shape again. So again, you close them the same way. And that means you'll keep the shape of your jump ring. I think I've just put that on backwards, or have I? Yes, I have. You knew I was going to put the clasp on backwards at some point today. It always happens. Always. Went down to put the clasp on backwards at some point in the video. It wouldn't be a KLWG jewellery video if I didn't put it on backwards at some point. So now we are going to put on the dangles. So we're going to open this jump ring and thread on the carved flower. Let's just run the hole in this. Helps if you turn it over to the back. And then just wiggle it on. And just hook that onto your jump ring. And close your jump ring. And the myth about hearing it click every time, right, you don't always hear your jump rings click. Right, that is a total myth. Right, sometimes you'll hear them click, sometimes you won't. Right, that is just the way it goes. Right, if you hear it click, bonus, you know it's closed. Right, but if you don't, then double check it's closed. So again, we've just put the blossom on a jump ring. And we've just hooked it on that same jump ring like we did with the bracelet. And just hooked it on and closed it. And the same with the strawberry. We're just going to open the jump ring, hook the strawberry on, and then we're going to hook it on the same jump ring. It is a little fiddly because it's only a small jump ring. But it is possible to do. Now in a second, I have a bonus video, a bonus piece of jewellery to do for you. I'm going to make you a little quick, very quick pair of earrings. So I'll tell you the pieces that I'm using to make these in a second. Right, but I thought I'd do you a bonus pair of earrings. So again, we're just hooking that onto the loop, hooking the bar onto the jump ring. And again, we're using a 4mm jump ring instead of the 5mm, because as we found out before, right, because it's got such a small loop on the clasp, right, we needed a smaller jump ring. Right, so let me show you this anklet with the loop closed. It is a little snug because of the loop on the clasp. Might even have to go smaller on this jump ring. Because as you can see, I'm having trouble getting through that clasp. Oh no, there we go, it slipped through that time. So let me zoom you out a bit so I can show you both the anklet and the bracelet together, and then we'll make the earrings. So there's the anklet and bracelet together, nice little sets. Aren't they pretty? They are so cute. Right, so let's zoom you back down. Right, so what we're going to use to make the earrings is we're going to use the 2-piece 14 by 9.5mm strawberry quartz brass faceted teardrop charms. We're going to use the 9 to 10mm Malaysiajade dyed quartz faceted double point beads. We're also going to use 2 eye pins. So that's basically all we're using. Just nice and simple. Oh, and a pair of ear wires. That's it. Just nice and simple. Right. So, and we're going to use a pair of round nose pliers. Right, on top of everything else that we had. So, let's open up this eye pin. Let me zoom you down a little more. There we go. So we're going to open this eye pin up. You're in focus. Let me show you the earrings first. So these are the cute little earrings. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. So, as I was saying, let's open the eye pin up. And let's put the teardrop on. The faceted teardrop. That's not open enough. And we're just going to slip that on. And then we're going to give it a close. Alright, let's give it a nice squeeze to close it. Then, we're going to get our beads. We're going to take one of the seed beads off and slip that on. Then we're going to put on one of the Malaysiajade beads, and then we're going to put another seed bead on. And that's all we need. Alright. Then we're going to get a pair of pliers, and we're going to go, oh, do you know, I've got butterfingers today. We're going to go the opposite way from the way that this loop's going on the bottom. So we're going to go the same way that the dangle's going. So I just need to take this out of shot to be able to see it a sec. There we go. So let me show you this on the camera. So we've got it going like that. Okay. Put my seed bead back down. So now we're going to go just slightly towards the end. As you can see, I'm not far up on my pliers at all. Alright, so we're going to go up and over, turn bottom to top, alright, and go under. Alright, I'm going to take it off my pliers. Alright, and hold with my bent chain nose pliers. Right, and I'm just going to wrap down towards that seed bead, being careful not to over wrap, because if you over wrap, you're going to crush that seed bead. Okay, especially when you go to push in the little pointy bit at the end. So just wrap it down a bit, then get your cutters. Put it right on where you want to cut, hold your wire and give it a cut. That's all you need to do. Nice and simple. Nice simple way to cut it. Then get your pliers, right, very gently push in that little bit that was sticking up. Being careful not to crush your seed bead, right? Then this pendant, this charm is double-sided, so it don't matter what side put your ear wire on. So just open it up, hook your ear wire on, close it down, right, and there you go. Got a nice little pair of earrings, nice and simple, nice and quick. Aren't they adorable? And just put on the end of your ear wires some ear stoppers, and there you go. You got a nice quick pair of earrings. Right, along with, let me zoom this out, along with a nice little anklet and a nice little bracelet. So, but thank you for watching today. I am very grateful you were here. Alright, I am. So, if you could please like if you loved or liked this video, comment, as I love chatting to every single one of you. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, as it costs nothing and it helps the channel out a lot. Also, please share, as that helps us out as well, and hit the notification bell, as that helps you, as it tells you when I release a new video. Right, but thank you for the support you've given me in the last couple of years. I am so grateful to every single subscriber, person that pops in to watch, every person that's just been here for me. And I'll see you again soon in my next video. Bye for now.